First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gerard Dyson.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game, because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here
tonight.
Gene Segura standing in. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him, because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Yonder Alonso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The runner scores from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Hit in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Stepping in, Danny Valencia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Raimel.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro.
Batting second.
Not the shiniest
Second
of batting
baseman.
average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, J.J.
Center
Hong.
fielder.
Here's the first
J.J.
pitch to him. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gamble. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Ben Gamble. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ben Gamble becomes the first out of the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. For Dyson, stolen base number 20 for him on the year. A dive, and he can't hang on. A play at the plate, and now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Here's Justin Upton now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 to Martinez. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Chuck East. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting one.
And we'll have to leave it there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kong has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Smoke on the ground left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
15, second baseman.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 2-1. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. 1 away. Stepping in, J.J. Kong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Third baseman, number 24.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Into the box, Justin Upton. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And he'll scramble back to first safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Backhanded on to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kong is there. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is fouled straight back. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. 2 down. Throw behind him to second. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. A base hit in his first trip. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Designated hitter.
Lined hard toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, J.J. Kong. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dyson on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Left side. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the. Here's Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The center fielder, number 1.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Castro is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Gene Segura standing in.
2. Shortstop Gene
into the windup
Segura.
and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so
Yonder
far.
Alonso.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Designated hitter.
Jose Abreu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Ready with the payoff pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Robinson Cano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. 2 runs are in. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And Cano is going to get in there at third with a triple. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it 7.
Danny Valencia.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Left
shot
fielder.
now. Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Tigers.
lead things off as we
Right
begin the
fielder.
home 5th. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Justin Upton
left fielder,
now.
number
He's singled
8.
in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's the switch hitting
First
Victor
baseman.
Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Martinez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch to first. And he is out on the tag. Gene Segura standing in. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Segura.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 with a double. Alex Wilson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chuck East. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Valencia is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. In the air now, out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jose Abreu.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Second baseman
Robinson Cano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Mitch Haniger will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball left side. Glove by Cabrera. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem. Ready once again, J.J. Kong will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
J.J. Kong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting.
Standing in as the potential
Right fielder,
tying run, Carlos Gonzalez. But a single here could reduce the deficit.
For the Tigers, number 54, Jose Morales.
And down in the Mariner. Bullpen, it looks like a ball one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch in the dirt, and now let's see, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Nick Vincent takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out. And now with first and third, one out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On a rope to the second baseman. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Morales is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Yonder Alonso. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Striding in, Jose Abreu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Skied into straightaway right. Morales waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's Robbie Cano now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kong ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Stepping in, Chuck East. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now. Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Mark Zepchinski comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. From the stretch. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, how about Cano? The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Upton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher,
digging in, Mike Zunino. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Upton is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Digging in, J.J. Kong. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Late that time for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. David Phelps enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Morales.
Jose Morales.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Seared down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners continue. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next.
37.
Kelby Tomlinson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now batting, Brandon Crawford, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hey now. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 9.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Ryan Schiff.
Slow bouncer to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A fastball that finds the outside corner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, 2 down now. In is Joey Votto now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Coming to the plate now, number 53, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 53.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Pitch on the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar.
The shortstop, Zach.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Soler is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Throw won't get him. So stepping in.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Damon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Catcher, Devin.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls.
1 run is scored. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now. So striding in, Scott Schebler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he just misses with a curveball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Crawford can lead things off here in this one-run contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Peraza ranges to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Cozart has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is ready for another chance.
Center fielder
into the windup and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 53 is there, and he has it for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Right side hit hard. Tomlinson has it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Zach Cozart. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Standing in, Adam Duvall. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses ball 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bumgarner sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's safe. Now in the box, Damon Upshaw.
Designated hitter, Damon
Hoping to limit the
Upshaw.
damage. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pence has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Schimpf, a base hit in his first trip. The high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center
Stepping
fielder
in,
number 8.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter
He's 0
Pence.
for 1 thus far. Up the middle and off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Digging in, number 53. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. On the move is Pence. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Devin Mesoraco.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a rather easy first out. And that brings up Scott Schebler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford on the slide. The throw to first. Touché, sir. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder Jorge
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Now the pitch.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Up next for the Giants, second
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Cozart for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Billy Hamilton
in there for strike 1, 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. That misses. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pence racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bumgarner has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Throw over to the bag. He's set. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Soler is in now as he gloves it for the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chesler Cuthbert. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Drew Storen.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 31.
And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And here's a fastball. In for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left. Number 53 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another shot now. Damon Upshaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A shot to first base and caught there to end. Ready one. Once again, number 53, Denard Span is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ground ball sent back up the middle, fielded by Kozar. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. Jarrett Parker will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Throw into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again. Joe Penn. Come on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, strike two. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop,
Brandon Crawford stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler moves over. Two gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Nate Jones. Working to keep them in the game here. And that's in there for strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up. Got him looking, and that'll do it. Now at the plate. Scott Schebler.
Right fielder, Scott
into the
Schebler.
windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Parker
has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. For Hamilton, he's into double digits now with his 10th swipe of the year. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Pablo Sandoval.
San Francisco, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1. Here it comes. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He went down on strikes last time up. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Duvall has it in his tracks. 1 away. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Schebler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground up the middle. Cozart is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Digging in. Zach Cozart. He'll see what he can do. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adam Duvall becomes out number 2 this inning. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Scooter Gennett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Scooter.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jarrett
hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
Standing in, Joe Panik comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Cozart for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball, 1-0. Line towards center field. Span is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And, Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Suarez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. And here's Jose.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Throw won't get him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Peraza is on his way home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting fourth, left fielder
Adam Duvall stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Scooter Gennett. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
7, designated hitter.
Squared that one up just a little late.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Throw to first in time and a big inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Jose
and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lonnie Chisenhall is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
Ready
6,
for another chance? Billy Hamilton. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. In with it here is Bruce, and that'll hold that runner at third base. So it's bases loaded.
Number 19, Joey.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Here comes the 1-0. Throw goes over to third, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
The left fielder, number 23,
Adam Duvall is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Peraza rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Dan Otero is going to come on in relief now, and he may be at first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Naquin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Standing in, Zach Kozar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Votto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Now batting, Carlos Santana. And they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Hamilton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Michael Brantley. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Lined hard toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. The relay throw. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A base hit in his first trip.
Lindor
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's in there. Base hit. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
1 and 2.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
First baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to Kozar here for the force, and that'll be that. Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A little bouncer. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Julio Urias is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that into the box now. Tyler Naquin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tyler
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now.
41.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is digging in once again. Jose Peraza. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The first baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joey Votto stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin racing back at the track. He makes the play. Here's Michael Brantley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The left fielder, number 23.
In the air now,
Michael
out to left.
Brantley.
Duvall moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next
Digging
for
in and
Cleveland.
looking for more,
Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Couple of singles to his
Lindor.
credit thus far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Naquin's on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 1 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. That's in there, base hit. The runner scores from second. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
He's set.
9.
Here it comes.
Second baseman.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Naquin has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. In is Joey Votto now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted in the air out to left field. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tyler Naquin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Duvall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Adam Duvall. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a drive out to left center field. And the runner will score from second. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between him now as that lead gets even bigger. Now a drive out to left center field. And the runner from second is in to score. The relay. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
3 runs already home here. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Now a flare out toward right center. Bruce coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely. And here's Jose Peraza. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. In is Joey Votto now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 23.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is under it. 1 down. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall over to his left. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready now, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall racing back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. And stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Adam
Now a
Duvall.
swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging
Right
in and
fielder,
looking for more, Scott Schebler. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gonna have to hurry, and that will conclude matters. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This one's flared out toward left. Duvall is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Scooter
Boone Logan.
Gennett, your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 48.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Naquin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ripped down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And 8 innings have come and gone now. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Lifted in the air out to left. Duvall is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. There goes Brantley. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner goes for third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Grounded, foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto is over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive start.